Welcome in. Thanks for joining us for the WHHI Daily News, where we strive to bring you more Lowcountry news more often. I'm Bob Stevens. So, how'd you like the eclipse? The one back in 2017 that was much closer to totality in the Lowcountry was obscured by some high cloud cover. Well, we had some haze in the afternoon on Monday, but otherwise, we did get more noticeably dark. About 75% eclipse began around 2 o'clock, maxed out a little after 3, and returned to full sunlight by 4:30. And we all survived it. That's good to know, huh? Expect celebrations statewide all week long for the national champion Gamecock basketball team after USC's deep roster just wore down Caitlin Clark and her Iowa Hawkeyes. It's the third title in 7 years for the Gamecocks, Dawn Staley joining 4 other coaches to win at least 3 titles. This team finishing unbeaten, 38-0, with a bench that outscored the Hawkeyes 37-0 after a dicey first quarter. While we're on sports, as a signature PGA Tour event with a $20 million purse and a $4 million winner's prize, the RBC Heritage is expecting the very top players on the tour to be here in just a couple of weeks, but they do still have to commit to the event. World number 1 Scottie Scheffler and 3 more of the world's top 11 have signed on early. 5th-ranked Xander Schauffele, 6th-ranked Victor Hovland, 11th-ranked Max Homa, and 20th-ranked Colin Morikawa have committed early. Defending champ and 10th in the world, Matt Fitzpatrick, and more big names are expected in the next few days. Players do have until next Monday, not the usual Friday before tournament week, in order to commit to the Heritage. Investigators still pondering whether charges will be filed against the driver of a pickup truck that struck and killed 3-year-old LeVar Singleton Jr. as the toddler tried to cross Bay Pines Road near Laurel Bay Road late Friday afternoon. Beaufort County Coroner David Ott said before the Monday autopsy that the boy was just trying to get across Bay Pines to get back home when the incident occurred. The child was airlifted to MUSC, where he died early Saturday morning. The driver was uninjured. The odds are long, but there are 3 Democratic state senators, including the Lowcountry's Margie Bright Matthews, who are trying to get an amendment to state laws that would allow abortion onto the November ballot, as has just been done down in Florida. So far, the senators' push for a statewide vote has been shot down by the Republican majority, but in Matthews' words, quote, "We are here to represent the people of South Carolina. If you believe you're doing the right thing for all the people of South Carolina, men, women, and babies, then you should have no problem putting this issue to the people of South Carolina," end quote. While other states allow questions to be put on the ballot through voter signatures and initiatives, South Carolina requires it to be done by the legislature only. The retirement of the judge in the Murdaugh murder case didn't last long. Clifton Newman has joined an Atlanta law firm that claims to be the world's largest private provider of alternative dispute resolution services. His title will be panelist, and it follows 23 years on the South Carolina bench. Newman will help settle a wide range of legal disputes, though none likely as visible as the Murdaugh murder trial. For more details on these stories and other Lowcountry news, we invite you to visit the sources listed on your screen. Maria Soden a bit under the weather that is absolutely terrific early on this week and should be at least until midweek. We'll hear more from her, I'm sure, tomorrow. We'll hear more on sports from Justin Jarrett a little later on in the show. When we come back, we're going to take you to a polo match this past weekend. It's beautiful under the beautiful skies. Stay with us.